Hey everybody, we're back for bad ending number 3, or game over number 3 of Sanosuke Harada's Route. And we're in chapter 3 with low romance, and there are normally 3 choices, but we only have 2 to make. The first is when we've already left the Shinsengumi and said goodbye to everybody, and we caught Sanosuke talking to a lady outside. And Chizuru's like, I need to go stop my father, and is trying to make excuses for why she's gonna leave them. And last time we said, please understand, and that led to a nice confession scene. I don't know if that's gonna happen if we say, yes, I'm serious, but that's what we're gonna pick this time. Internally, I was desperately crying out, no, in response to Harada's question. But I had no intention of letting him know my true feelings, so I took a big gulp and answered him. Yes, I am serious. The color drained from Harada's face, and he curled his lips dejectedly.
I see.
His fingers were wrapped tightly around his teacup. Inside the cup, the tea rippled, and Harada was fixed on the image of the tea shaking in his hand. I watched him tensely, and after a moment, he spoke lightheartedly to ease the awkwardness.
I knew it. It was only a matter of time before you got tired of living with 2 musty dudes, huh? Sorry. We're probably not the most glamorous pair.
No, please. It's nothing like that. I truly enjoy spending time with the 2 of you. In fact, I really can't thank you enough for how graciously you've treated me. But
what?
Once more, I fell speechless. It was likely that if I spoke to Harada candidly about what had been tearing me apart inside, he would never permit me to leave.
You don't want to tell me, do you? Jeez, you play so hard to get all the time, acting like such a damsel, but you're just stubborn.
I apologize, but
Look, I get it. I know you're going through a lot, but I can't just let you go like that. Hijikata made me swear to protect you. So I don't really have the option of saying, okay, see you later, either.
But
is being with us really such a bad thing? Has it gotten to the point where you can't even sleep in the same house as us?
No.
He backed me into a corner. Of course I'd wanted to stay with them. Quite the contrary. If I hated them, as Harada seemed to suggest, I wouldn't have even bothered asking.
It's not fair for you to frame it that way. I've never said that I hate you or Nagakura.
Then stay with us a little longer, would you? If there's nothing urgent, then why go through all the fuss of leaving so soon?
His point was almost indisputable. He seemed so reassuring, so full of kindness. It saddened me to think that my time with him was limited, that I only had so long left to enjoy it. But I held steadfast, distressed by the conviction that eventually I would have to leave him.
Okay. I'll stick around for a while longer.
Before I knew it, Harada convinced me to stay. No confession! Man, the other choices in Harada's route really make a big difference. In the other ones, it's usually just a little bit of text change and it leads back around to a lot of the same scenes. Sometimes the scenes change, but Harada's has been drastically different so far. It's interesting that his route, all in all, is just very different from the other guys so far. Not that I'm complaining. It's great. But it's interesting. So what was the choice that we had skipped? Okay, I think we talked about... Oh yeah, we didn't go on our date because no confession happened. That's right. Huh. How interesting. And this is the other one we have to make. Instead of leaving it up to Harada, I say that we can definitely trust Shiranui.
I think we can trust him. As far as stopping my father and his growing army of Furies goes, I think our interests are more aligned with Shiranui than we think.
You're right. I've been looking him in the eye, and he seems to be telling the truth. Alright then, let's get started.
Okay. So that's the leading back into the same thing. Do we not escape from these guys this time? We don't. Alright, this is what happened when you don't confess your love. Ah! In the darkness, I lost my balance and slipped.
Chizuru!
Just then.
The heck was that? Somebody out there?
My neck shivered as they spotted us.
Harada, go on ahead! At this rate, we'll both...
What the hell are you talking about? I'm not abandoning you.
Harada screamed out to me when... A deafening bang cracked behind me, and suddenly an excruciatingly sharp pain burned in my shoulder. Everything would be okay, I told myself. Being a demon meant that my injury would heal itself soon. First, I needed to get to safety. Or so I thought. Huh? The bullet hole should have sealed itself by now. No matter how long I waited, the wound hadn't sealed, and I writhed on the gravel road in pain. Before I had any chance to get to safety, another rifle fired from behind me. And this time, it was aimed for...
Oh!
Harada dropped to his knees, clutching his chest as he moaned in agonizing pain. Before I knew it, he collapsed lifelessly to the floor, blood trickling from underneath his limp body. Huh? Well, what happened to Harada? No! None of this could have been real. Surely that wasn't enough to kill Harada. I grabbed a fistful of dirt, crawling meekly across the ground over towards Harada. But... God again. I heard the distant crack of a rifle fire from behind me, and my entire body went numb. Soon I was enveloped by darkness. I'm sorry, Harada. Well... Huh, okay. They died together. They really don't get the chance to say much to each other when they're dying in these endings. Well, if you don't confess, then you trip in the sand. Then you get shot with a silver bullet. Somehow. For some reason, they have silver bullets. Okay. So that was bad ending number 3. So we have one more bad ending to go, which is like the official bad ending. So see you over there, guys.